This is going to be some of the best compost I've ever had. All organic. Oh man, oh no. Wow, you're still breathing. Oh, crap. Oop. That'll do it. So if you're like me, you want to get the most fruit out of as little effort as possible. And black raspberries are a great option for that. They grow wild here, so I've had them off and on kind of throughout my entire life. My mom used to make jam out of them, stuff like that. But they do grow wild here. Birds will eat them, they'll poop them out, they'll grow in the woods. And it's kind of like a weed around here, which is great. So this right here is a whole line of them down the fence into the garden area over there. But I've taken time to learn how to prune them to yield more fruit, propagate them so that the plants just kind of reproduce on their own, which is a very easy plant to propagate. And I'll just kind of give you the rundown on, you know, how easy it is, and you can do it yourself, no sweat. So we'll go over the types of canes you want to look for, which are prima canes, prima as in one, that's the first year growth, and then the flora canes, which flora, flower, fruit, that's the second year growth, and those ones will provide you with all the raspberries that you need. So we'll go through and just kind of give you the lowdown. It's really easy. They're dead easy to grow, and there's not a lot to it. It's pretty low maintenance, which is my style. Okay, so this right here is a flora cane. It's got that nice red color right there, and it has the shoots coming off, and you'll have the berries. It's pretty early in the season, but you can see how they're developing. And you know, that's it. After this season's over, these flora canes will turn gray. What you're going to want to do is take your clippers, get as close as you can to the ground, and get those out of here, because those suck nutrients from the plant and they're not going to provide you with anything further down the line. So get them out of here, and you find some prima canes, and actually there's one right down here. I can get lower. Alright, so right here you can see this is a new cane, this is a prima cane, and it's tough to get in there because I don't have gloves on. There are thorns all up on this thing. But you can see 1, 2, 3, it's got 3 new canes right there. I'll come over here. Now when the way these propagate is, this right here, this last year new growth, flip this over real quick so I can see. This right here, the flora cane, goes and touches the ground, and the second it does, it shoots out roots. It starts to shoot out roots through the ground. So this right here, this whole batch is still connected to another plant. So I'm just going to take this and clip it, and this is now its own plant. I try to keep them pushed back as close as I can to the fence line, because once they creep out too far, it's a pretty big hassle to try to get in there and, you know, collect berries. So I try to keep, you know, looks like maybe a foot of space. And as they grow out and as they spread their roots and become new plants, you can take them to friends, you can move them to different parts of your yard. They take over. If you let them, they will. And I don't see, well, here we can see right here, looks like. I've already clipped these. See those really gray canes? Hang on a second if I can get past the focus on that. There we go. those gray canes back there are all dead. And I've clipped them at the bottom. It's hard to tell. And I would have removed them, but they're embedded in the fence, so I'm not super worried about it. But that's all you gotta do. So that's basically it. I mean, there's really not much to it. It's an easy plant, low maintenance. I hardly water these things in the summertime. Like I said, they grow like weeds around here, which is perfect. If you're getting into fruiting bushes, you don't have a lot of time, you don't have a lot of energy, resources, yada, yada, yada. These are perfect. They're perfect. You just kind of let them go. You let them take over, prune them. That way they stay healthy, they can produce more for you, and they're great. I love them. They're not like, typically raspberries will grow their roots out underground and then shoot them up. These are kind of cool because you can watch it happen. It's not really a big surprise when they pop out of the ground like raspberries are, which I do have over there. I'll run another video maybe in a week or so on just kind of the raspberry lowdown. They taste better than the store because you just pick them and they're fresh. You don't have, there's no waiting time. You just get them the day of. You can freeze them, throw them in bags over the winter, use them in smoothies all winter long. That's kind of what we do. And you know, if you do end up buying some, I would, unless you want a lot of fruit all at once, if you're patient like I am and kind of a cheapskate like I am, maybe buy 4 of them depending on the price. Buy 4 of them, put them in full sun. Now's a good time to start in early spring. I wouldn't push it too much further because you'll stress the plant out in the middle of summer, but buy them and then, you know, just let them propagate, let them go. Like I said, they will take over, and that's why we're here, is to like let them take over your yard. We're gonna help these plants completely consume the earth. That's my goal, is to get these plants as much space as they can, and to be able to reap all the fruit that I can, all the fruit that we need. And when it comes to the point where it probably will get pretty crazy this year, because I have a row here. I mean, they grow along the fence line, they grow in the woods. I have another row, you know, what was that, north and south, east and west. So this is north and south, that's east and west. I've got 2 rows right there. There's some on the back side, and you know, like I said, when it does become too much for me, I'll take these new plants that are propagating and I'll give them to friends, I'll give them to family, I'll give them to, I don't know, maybe I'll list some of them on Facebook Marketplace for like a couple bucks or something like that. But yeah, it's a great plant. Berries are good, life's good, and I hope you're good. So thanks for swinging by. Appreciate the time. Take care out there. Take care of yourself. Bye.